Hello friends, the Korean vehicle was equipped with atmospheric gasoline engines with a capacity of 1.5, 1.6, 1.8, and 2.0 liters. Hinting at the time of the debut, Spectra motors have acquired the Millennium technology, as eloquently indicated by the inscription on the cover, MeTech. All units are the result of the modernization of Mazda engines. They have a timing belt drive. The most widely used is the 16-valve 1.6-liter S6D engine. This is nothing but a modified Mazda B6 engine. Korean engineers reduced its warm-up time and installed a highly efficient catalyst. The valves are equipped with hydraulic tappets, the block is cast iron, and the head is aluminum. Among the shortcomings, one can single out the noisy operation of hydraulic lifters and the low service life of high-voltage wires, spark plugs, and ignition coils, about 50 to 100,000 kilometers. After 150 to 200,000 kilometers, the starter and generator will require repair. In addition, engine malfunctions can occur due to a failure of the mass airflow sensor. DMRV appeared in 2008. Before it, a more reliable MAP sensor, measures pressure, was used. Many owners of cars from the Ijevsk assembly got on the capital of the engine, having driven only 45,000 kilometers. During assembly, a timing belt of too low quality was installed. It broke off and the valves met with the pistons. Today, many mechanics in the old-fashioned way recommend not to tempt fate and change the timing every 40,000 kilometers. After 100 to 150,000 kilometers, the valve cover gasket sometimes starts to poison the oil. Oil appears in the candle wells. If antifreeze was found there or the head gasket leaked, then most likely the cylinder head burst and it will have to be replaced. The defect occurs as a result of overheating. The sedan was equipped with either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic. Both boxes have their drawbacks. Mechanics often require a bulkhead to 150 to 200,000 kilometers. In addition to the leakage of the input shaft seal, a howl or rumble grows over time. However, howling in first and reverse gears is a common thing, and some owners drive 250 to 300,000 kilometers without repair. Several automatic transmissions have been used in the history of the Spectra. F-4EAT and F4AEL are a joint development between Mazda and Jatco. It was installed only with a 1.8-liter engine. In addition, Mitsubishi A4AF3, F4A42, and A4CF2 boxes were used. The first two could be combined with engines of 1.5 and 1.8 liters. It is generally accepted that reliable machines ended in 2007. According to some sources, it was then that the boxes began to be assembled in China. They suffer from premature wear of the clutches and solenoids. You should be prepared for repairs closer to 100,000 kilometers. Characteristic symptoms: jolts when switching from first to second, and slip when switching from second to third. If you pull with repairs, then after a while there is a crunch when starting and during a stop. It is necessary to regularly monitor the condition of the CV joint anthers. They either fly off because of flimsy clamps or are torn from old age already by 100,000 kilometers. As a result, dust and dirt disable the CV joint, which changes as an assembly with the drive. Ball bearings run more than 60 to 100,000 kilometers. Silent blocks of levers delaminate after 100 to 150,000 kilometers. Shock absorbers serve the same amount. By this time, factory springs may sag or burst, especially for those who use interturn spacers. After 100,000 kilometers, the steering rack may leak or rattle. Closer to 100,000 kilometers, the ABS unit often fails. It's all about the electric motor. Moisture gets inside, which leads to corrosion of the bearing and oxidation of the contacts of the rotor winding. The unit lends itself to a simple restorative repair. After 2009, they began to use a modernized unit with improved moisture protection. The paintwork is not very wear resistant. The hood and bumper are quickly covered with chips. The body iron is not prone to corrosion. Rust spots, as a rule, occur in places of poor quality body repair. Water in the passenger compartment may appear due to clogged drains under the outer plastic lining at the bottom of the windshield. In addition, water can enter the cabin due to clogged drain holes in the sills. Water in the thresholds accelerates the corrosion process. Of the other minor malfunctions, one can note the failure of the fuel level sensor and problems with the stove motor. The motor itself or the mode switch fails. After 150 to 200,000 kilometers, you should be ready to replace the air conditioning compressor clutch or its bearings. If you know of other model malfunctions, be sure to write about it.